Joao Palhinha. I mean, that is an incredible story, isn't it? He gets permission from Fulham
Bang out of order, that.
after spending all summer trying to keep him to go to Bayern on deadline day, undergoes his medical in Germany, even poses by all accounts with the Bayern shirt ready for his unveiling. The German window closes at 5 o'clock. Fulham haven't sourced a replacement, and all of a sudden that deal is off. Does he play at the Etihad tomorrow for Fulham against Manchester City? Where will his head be at?
Head's gone.
And will a bigger club in the Premier League now, in these last 3 hours, knowing that Fulham were willing to sell him to Bayern Munich, might they try and have a go?
That's true.
It's a great shout. Well, there is still time for that. So what went wrong? Was that Fulham's doing, that deal breaking down?
Yeah, I was told yesterday that Fulham had a very substantial list of potential replacements. I don't believe that Pierre Højbjerg was on that list, despite the fact it's been rumoured in some quarters. Sangare from PSV, who looks like he's off to Forest now, I think he was on the list. Yusuf Fofana, who was linked with West Ham. I think Tim Stuyton was trying to get that deal done. He was on the list, but in the end, Fulham decided they couldn't source a suitable replacement. Paulinho stays. As a football fan and as a Premier League fan, I'm delighted because we were at Arsenal last weekend, and he, for me, was head and shoulders the best player on the pitch. So I think he's brilliant for the Premier League.
When you think of the quality that was on that pitch, and he was the very best player.
But it's just where his head's at now. Where's his head?
Yeah, but you know what? I think I would understand it if his head isn't right. And I know he's under contract and he's being paid, and some fans will disagree with this, but going back to that game we were at, that Arsenal game, he gave everything to the cause, knowing the window was going to close in a few days' time. Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know what exactly has happened, but if
apparently he's a good lad.
If it's been, it looks like it. And if it's been unfair on the player, then I've got every sympathy with him.
Do you know it was? Do you know what it is? My situation was, and I went through something similar when I was talking about the West Brom story.
Yeah.
Obviously, on the other side, if they allow you to go only just if you can get a replacement in, and if you can't, then the players got to understand they couldn't get a suitable replacement. So it's good that they've let him go there just in case they can. So that's honouring him. Just in case they could get something. But
with respect on that, and what you're saying is 100% correct.
Yeah.
I look at Fulham, and again, I will stress, I don't know the details of what has happened, specifically why Fulham couldn't get a replacement in, but it sounded like there was a long list. There's been, I don't know, the criticism from Fulham fans of how they do their business of recruitment. Is the guy in charge of recruitment more interested in wrestling or whatever? All those criticisms that fans level at individuals at the club have been levelled at Fulham FC. So, in that respect, I do feel sorry for Palhinha because I think he's been brilliant.
This is a transfer window win, though, isn't it, for Fulham? I mean, I'm being told that they never really want to let him go. They fought all summer to keep him. I know that West Ham had a couple of offers rejected much earlier in the window. I think we were talking about that in Istanbul at the Champions League final. So for Fulham fans, this is going to give them a boost. This is going to be like a new signing.